So I started at Better Start Bradford in September 2023, and this coincided with Miroslava also being appointed the Early Years Assistant at the museums. We had an initial meeting at the Industrial Museum, and we talked about how Better Start Bradford could support Miroslava and her team to develop activities and programmes for the much younger visitors to the museums to complement their existing school programme. To help develop this, we invited Miroslava to visit lots of our local toddler group sessions, and we also invited her to some training sessions so that she could get an idea of some of the activities that she could do at the museum. We also linked her up with other organisations such as 50 Things to Do Before You're 5, so again she could tap into the lots of early years expertise.
So the first thing we delivered together with Better Start Bradford was Baby Week in Cartwright Hall in 2023. It launched our collaboration, but compared with that one, Baby Week 2024 was on a higher scale, included more partners and had more visitors. Apart from Baby Week, during school holidays, Bradford museums offer a range of free events for families, and within them, we often deliver differentiated activities for early years. The latest event where Better Start supported us was Art and Play Family Day at the Beacon on 3rd September, where we offered to children opportunity to try different art activities. And Charlotte brought messy play, and it was very fun. I also participated in many Better Start events and play sessions, and this is important from the outreach perspective of my job. Better Start is particularly important for developing our community around the Bowling Hall Museum.
I feel a real connection and friendship has built up between Miroslava and myself over the past few years. I have really valued her support and partnership during many Better Start Bradford events.
From the beginning of my work for Bradford Museums, I have felt really supported by Charlotte and Better Start. It's luck that we had partners such as Better Start Bradford or 50 Things to Do Before You're 5, from whom I could learn a lot about the early years foundation stage. Also, Charlotte is always happy to give a good advice on how to adjust some activity for children or how to use resources we have. Better Start has a solid community. They're in touch with many families with young children, especially from BD4 and BD5 areas. This is very important for us because they're always sharing information about early years and family events across all Bradford museums.
So my favourite moment was bringing some of our Better Start families to Cartwright Hall for the very first time during Baby Week 2023. It was lovely taking them on a sensory tour around the galleries and observing their engagement with a swimming pool themed sensory play activity inspired by the David Hockney swimming pool artwork. Many of our families had never been to the museum before, and they commented that they didn't think they'd be allowed to bring a baby and toddler into the gallery, and that was the reason why they'd never visited previously. But they loved how the museum had made them feel welcome and enjoyed all the activities on offer for them that day, and many also said they would return to the museum too.
So I will go with Baby Week 2024. We organized music for babies at Cliff Castle Museum with a great collection of musical instruments exhibited in this museum and space which can host a larger number of people. It was a very cheerful event, fun and loud, with a baby rave, with boom chicka boom, musical trail, live music, sensory shakers making activities. And Charlotte, in collaboration with Little Minds Matter, prepared a lovely, relaxing lullaby space where parents could take a break and refresh. Everything fitted in so nicely together, and we had around 300 children and adults enjoying dancing, singing and wiggling. We will keep going with our regular Museums for Play and Growth session. Now they have their audience, and according to feedback, the local community needs this kind of free, well-organized play sessions for early years, all year long. I hope we will continue our collaboration with Better Start and Baby Week. And this year, we are planning for Baby Week a toddlers takeover at Bowling Hall Museum. Their children and parents will be together involved in taking over museum jobs, with emphasis on engagement between parents and children through imaginative play. There is still a lot of work to be done on certain areas of our museums, such as general accessibility of museums for families and children, and particularly families with disabilities. And we want to create an atmosphere where families of all shapes and sizes will feel invited, comfortable, and welcomed. Children are museums' future visitors, and to tell them that museums are their spaces and where they can always come back, we need to invest more time.